What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. My official predictions for the men's/women's Royal Rumble. Here is the thing. I had predictions for the men's/women's Royal Rumble, I think a little bit ago, not too long ago. Today, I'm giving my official predictions. It is the 24th of January, and I am going to set my official predictions for the Royal Rumble. Talk over it, talk about potential tier breaks, tier list, and we're going to go over what I think and who I think is going to win the Royal Rumble. Okay, pretty simple, pretty easy video. Now let's get started. Number 5, we're going to have Roman Reigns here. I'm actually going to have a video come out soon. Maybe it's already out by the time you see this, because I have to record a lot in advance soon. I have a prediction that Roman Reigns, Roman, is going to potentially win this Royal Rumble, and I have a lot of reasons why. I am stuck on the fact of what is CM Punk's favor? What is the favor that CM Punk could do? And how does that get him to the main event? It could just be they said it and it didn't mean anything. I think it's probably we're going to have to get Punk in the main event somehow, some way. Maybe Paul Heyman turns on Roman Reigns during the Rumble, but I doubt it's something like that. I like Roman here at number 5 because I think there's a good chance Roman could win where they redo the 2015 thing, and maybe there's a way Roman wins, challenges Cody, and Punk gets inserted because that's a favor. We'll talk about that maybe a little later. Number 4, we have Drew McIntyre. It's hard for me 100% to see Drew McIntyre win. I honestly was debating on putting Braun Breaker here. I think if Braun Breaker, which I don't know till tomorrow, loses Saturday night's main event, then I think obviously I have to throw Braun Breaker higher on this list because maybe they're elevating him to the world title scene. Drew McIntyre here at number 4. I think with how he's been booked, he could go out there either or champion. Probably not Gunther because he's already had a match at WrestleMania with Gunther. I like Drew McIntyre being here and going against maybe Cody Rhodes for the title because Drew McIntyre does deserve his WrestleMania moment and his moment to win that title. Drew McIntyre is a perfect, and I mean perfect heel in my opinion. At number 3, we have John Cena. You might call me crazy, and I'm fine if you call me crazy. John Cena's here at 3. I think it is way too easy, and I truly mean this, way too easy if you give John Cena the win at Royal Rumble. You gotta let him have some potential, fight for it, where he has to try and fight a little bit before he can win the Royal Rumble. There has to be a little bit of, he's drowning in these losses still. You gotta have something where he starts to win these matches so he gets momentum to win the Royal Rumble. And here at number 3, I truthfully believe that John Cena will win likely Elimination Chamber. He's also already advertised for it. I don't think they're just going to give him a random match on it. I really do believe that John Cena is going to not win the Royal Rumble. I think he's going to get close, but he's not going to win it. And I truly think it's because, and again, truly think because him just getting a chance at the Royal Rumble and then immediately winning it kind of does suck. You got to let him drown a little bit. And I kind of don't even want him to win the world title till around, November, December-ish. At number 2, we have Seth Rollins. Now, call me crazy. And I truly say this, call me crazy. But I believe I want to put Seth Rollins at 1. I want to put Seth Rollins at 1. Now, you might say there's no way Seth Rollins wins. And I would probably agree with you. But here's why. I am, again, fixating on what is Punk's favor? What is Punk's favor? And you know what? We'll just give a quick break on that because I'll just go to my number 1, CM Punk. CM Punk is my number 1 favorite to win the Royal Rumble. And I think he is going to win the Royal Rumble. But that's not what I want in my heart. That's me logically thinking. That's me logically predicting this. Me thinking with my heart and me thinking with the other factors, I think Seth or Roman's going to win. And here's why. The favor that CM Punk has with Paul Heyman puts him in the main event. And I believe if CM Punk wins Royal Rumble what is the favor now? What's the favor? Now, here's the thing. Maybe during the Royal Rumble, Roman loses because of interference to Paul Heyman to CM Punk, and CM Punk wins the Royal Rumble that way. That could be a favor. But I believe that Seth could win it. CM Punk's pissed that Seth won, saying, I just beat you and you just win the Royal Rumble and you're taking my main event. And Seth has nonstop said, I am not going to let you win this Royal Rumble. So letting CM Punk win this Royal Rumble is going to be kind of crazy in my opinion. I see a way where Seth wins the Royal Rumble, challenges Gunther and tries to get his title back, and CM Punk says, no. I'm going to enter that match as well. And we get CM Punk, Gunther, and Seth Rollins with the title on the line, and CM Punk gets his WrestleMania moment and wins it there and main events of WrestleMania. Now, if The Rock's not there, that's also night one. That would be a night one WrestleMania. Now, if The Rock's not there, we could have a Roman Roman wins the Rumble. Roman has also recently said, hey, I want my title back to Cody. He challenges Cody Rhodes for the title. Everyone's like, oh, we're getting Cody and Roman 3? Really? And a curveball that WWE throws is CM Punk said that he wanted the favor of getting WrestleMania, and Paul Heyman inserts CM Punk into the match. We get a triple threat. Now, another way they could do that is that they throw Seth Rollins in there because all four of them would hate each other. I'm telling you right now, I think that's more than likely than CM Punk winning. Then that's me thinking with my heart. Because what is the favor? Now, logically, I got to say CM Punk, though, still at number 1. Let's go to the women's side. Number 5 is Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, I'm expecting to be a surprise entrant, but with recent news of her being, plans for her to return suspended indefinitely, kind of scary. Potentially it's a money reason too, so that's even more scary in my opinion. I think Alexa Bliss makes a lot of sense to potentially win and go against either, I think, Rhea Ripley to really show that she could be a top contender, but at the same time, I like other people to win, so Alexa Bliss is kind of a on that. Number 4, we have Becky Lynch, another person that I think I'd rather not win the Royal Rumble. It's because Becky Lynch probably doesn't need the Royal Rumble win. I think she could have and I don't really know what's going to happen with Becky Lynch when she comes back. Is it a feud with Flyra Valkyria for the IC title? Does she go after Rhea Ripley again? Does she have a heel persona and she goes after a babyface in a big feud? I don't know what it could be, but for now, I don't think it should be the Royal Rumble. I think my top 3 is really where I'm seeing who could win. And I'm going with Bianca Belair here at 3. She was my winner for a while. And Io Sky was my also winner for a while. But here with Bianca Belair, I have to be honest, I think whoever wins the Royal Rumble is going to go after Rhea Ripley. Does Bianca win and go after Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton? I think that's the case that could happen. But now I'm thinking this Jade Cargill injury angle is going to come back sooner than planned. And so Jade Cargill will come back soon, and then it'll be a whole feud entering WrestleMania. So it won't be Bianca Belair. I think it is very unpredictable right now who could win for the women's side of things for Royal Rumble. I think a lot of people have a favorite that we'll talk about. But Bianca Belair was my favorite, but then this injury angle I think is going to come up a little too fast, too early. So she's not going to be the one to win it. At number 2, we have Charlotte Flair. I think this is everybody's favorite to win. A lot of people's favorite to win. I don't think Charlotte Flair needs to win. I think Charlotte Flair should win the Elimination Chamber instead. I think them showing a vignette of her is also a little scary because they're also trying to show that, hey, Charlotte Flair's here and she's going to come after a title ASAP. And if that is the case, I think she's going to go after Tiffany Stratton. I don't think it's going to be Rhea Ripley. And I'm expecting it to be with Elimination Chamber rather than the Royal Rumble. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I'm really hoping that. And my number 1 is Io Sky. I've been saying Io Sky since August. I had this whole fancy booking that Damage Control was baby faces with Rhea Ripley. They would turn on Rhea Ripley when she lost at Survivor Series. They would turn back to heel. It would be Io Sky and Rhea. Rhea would finally get the title off Liv, so then they could set up Io versus Rhea at WrestleMania. Technically doesn't happen as much. The fantasy booking didn't really happen. I still want them to do something with like Damage Control versus Rhea Ripley for the future. But Io Sky should be a top dog to win this. I mean, she is one of the best in the ring, and she should win this Royal Rumble. I really do believe so. I mean, if Royal Rumble is a way you elevate your talent to be like a top dog in the company, Io Sky win the Royal Rumble makes so much sense. I just need it to happen. I'm scared they're not going to pull the trigger, though. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.